is well in your end, and I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. No, it isn't shit on me, goddamn. My content might ask, okay. No, it's really not. My content is not everybody. And that's okay. Because you know what's truly for you will never overlook you. What's truly for you will never make you feel like you're not worthy of choosing yourself, and I say that respectfully. They will actually pour into you. They wouldn't look at you like competition, even days when you can't weather your own storm. That ain't just different. They wasn't trying to point you in the wrong direction. They got your back. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless if it's the right community at the end of the day, they got your back. I'm not here to respect. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I love to talk about love. To the genuine ones, I hope all is well in your end, and I truly hope that you continue to heal regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. I love to talk about love. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. Love is real, love is one of a kind, it would definitely not humble you. You know, that love won't humble you. It won't. It would truly be patient with you. It would truly allow you to feel like, hold on 1 second, I'm very so much thankful I came out of my comfort zone, but it didn't have to humble me. That energy is different. Someone actually showing up, allowing me to feel like, hold on 1 second, I got a safe place. That energy is different. That confidence allow you to see why you can truly elevate. Someone truly showing you why you stepped out on faith. Wow. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. You know, that's that type of love when you ain't gotta wear a mask. That unconditional love, hold on 1 second, can truly last. It wasn't that fumble type of love. It wasn't that hate type of love either. You know, because toxic love didn't live in your vocabulary. Because your past, you already had enough. Only realize someone wasn't trying to run mind games to shortchange you when it comes to your mental health. Someone protecting your heart. Only realize the hold on 1 second. God didn't make a mistake. Y'all may not pray the same, but who would have knew? True love allow you to come out your comfort zone. Someone sees you, hears you, respects you. Someone's really showing you why you truly blossoming. Allowing yourself to feel that hold on 1 second. That wound that was truly hurting you that day. It don't live in your future when it comes to your reality, overcoming pain. Because someone is cheering you on, of course, a person behind closed doors. Actually having so important to you that shortchange you. Mentally, physically, spiritually, even emotionally, even financially, energy is different. Someone meeting you halfway. Someone bring you balance, not to cause chaos in your life, but only protect your mental health. Wow, that's something new to you. It really is. But it feels so good for someone to truly be faithful to you. You know, because your last relationship made you feel like you wasn't irrelevant, non-existent, but someone actually paying attention. It wasn't a hesitation. Imagine someone walking into your life and you didn't have to tell them how to love you. You know, because what you thought was so pointless in the beginning, like, hold on 1 second, you gonna switch up on me? Only realize that became your future person, only realize they wasn't trying to discourage you, let alone switch up on you. Who would have known the love of your life will be patient with you? Someone sees you, hears you, respects you. Someone truly shows you, hold on 1 second. It's okay to be a nerd today. It's okay if you can't dance today. It's okay if you feel weak within certain subjects. It's okay if you don't know how to do something, but if you're willing to change and actually elevate, at the end of the day, energy is different. And especially if you're scared of and fear and you want someone by your side, hold on 1 second, you have your protector by your side, and God didn't tell a lie. You know, because when you find the right person, they allow you to feel that, okay, hold on 1 second. Those obstacles that I didn't take that last chapter or that testimony before that chapter, I'm taking it today, and I'm understanding my faith hits different. I got the right person by my side that brings me balance and know at the end of the day, I found a safe place when I felt abused that day. But that was part of my past, but it don't live in my reality today. How someone didn't have a hand problem to mislead them in pain. You know, you finally find that safe place with somebody, able to realize that elevation is different and God didn't tell a lie because the love of your life wasn't trying to hurt nobody. You know, that ain't just different. Because the way you see them, maybe somebody may not see them that same way. You know, because everybody has their own point of view. But someone loving you properly the first time around, that ain't just different. When someone actually shows you it's okay to be emotionally available. I may not make sense to the average person, but when you don't got malicious intentions towards somebody, let alone others on the outside, but they try to discourage you when it comes to your relationship, only God can protect that union, and it's just different. How someone cheering you on up close in person behind closed doors. I just want somebody to love me. One day. It's just a thought. Matter of fact, it's going over my head. That's what you're saying to yourself. Yeah, you're beautiful. You have all the qualities of someone actually loving you. You have all the qualities of, walking into the door and greeting somebody and knowing at the end of the day, I'm not trying to bring somebody down, let alone bring a storm into their world. That ain't just different. You trying to protect their mental health. Only to realize that it could be one day. Only realizing that, hold on one second. Did I make a mistake? Is it me? What did I do to get here? To be so single? Now answer change on me. What the fuck? I'm a good person. I got a fucking heart too. What the fuck? You ever realize how much of a good person you truly are? And only for you to realize that your past actually fumbled you. And you was always the blessing, not the mistake. You never thought that you was picture perfect, but you knew how to show somebody love even when they made mistakes. You wasn't trying to be somebody you wasn't in a relationship at the end of the day, because you showed somebody that, hold on one second, it wasn't lust. I don't know what you've been through in your past when it comes to who didn't show up for you, let alone love you or protect you. But hold on one second, I'm not trying to paint you out to be my issue. I see you, I hear you, I respect you. Only because I was part of your past. Only because, hold on one second, someone could truly will come into your world and change your mindset forever. Only to realize they can truly have good intentions. Only to keep it real. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. Now heaven tanked off of me. You just have a good heart. Maybe one day. That's what you're saying to yourself. Maybe one day, my ideal person that I pray for may just walk into my life. But wait a minute, hold me that shit. You started loving you. You started showing up for you the more. Yeah, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're worthy. You started praying when you least expected. You prayed when you least expected, only to realize that last chapter, before that chapter, when you was in that toxic relationship, you prayed for somebody, and God didn't make a mistake. Because God knew you was ready for the right one to love you. And you didn't have to play with sport to get so much time today when it comes to your vocabulary. Who would have knew that true love can show up for you? Because true love wasn't complicated. How someone truly walked into you like that to mislead you again. Someone truly shows you, hold on one second, elevation hits different. Something that you're not used to, someone pouring into you. Something that you're not used to, stepping on a faith. Something that you're not used to, new. Wow. Starting eating new things, started eating healthy, started working out, you started been investing, started doing this, started doing that, started doing this. Hey! You changed my goddamn life. I see the world differently now. But someone just wanted better for you. They wasn't trying to tear you down, they just wanted to uplift you. All because you wanted to know how. You didn't mind opening yourself up to something new. You didn't mind allowing someone to feed you. You didn't mind someone guiding you. Because you was always the one guiding somebody, pouring into somebody, making sure they was okay. Those hospital, jail visits, or whatever the case may be. Even folks didn't have food in their fridge, hold on one sec, you still showed up for them. Even when they had their moments of being so disturbed, you still poured into them. But they forgot to show up for you. They was abusing you mentally, physically, emotionally, but one second, hold on one second. That was just part of your past. It's don't live in your reality today. How you had to trust you to understand elevation when it comes to trusting yourself. Not to hurt yourself with your own words because someone's willing to love you. It wasn't a mistake. Someone bringing peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because moments, that is just different. Someone sees you. Someone tells you how beautiful you are. Not just temporary, but every season. Not just when they feel convenient too. Someone truly is pouring into you. They're not just doing it behind closed doors, they doing it up close in person too. Someone is your biggest cheerleader up close versus behind closed doors. Someone is truly a protector. Someone's protecting your mental health, let alone your heart. They're not trying to have a hand problem to discourage you because they heard what you've been through. They're not trying to manipulate you out of your free will, let alone your pockets or your mental health. Did I say it already? Imagine pouring into somebody and y'all pouring into each other and only to realize you don't sound like a broken record today. Telling somebody how to treat you or love you because someone truly knew how to show up for you. The energy is different. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. True love wasn't tied to love. Only realize, hold on 1 second. Someone truly values your time today. And God truly showed out this time. We may not pray the same, but I ain't got hate in my vein towards my neighbor. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. And when it comes to my creativity, I work alone, and I always have. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. When the right person walks into your life, they're not trying to fumble a blessing. They're not trying to use you, abuse you, or manipulate you. They're trying to pour into you as well as you meeting them halfway, valuing their time and day. Somebody came into your life when you was going through healing. Somebody came into your life when you just lost somebody. But they wasn't trying to use that because you was at a vulnerable state in your life. Somebody actually walked into you to protect you. It was never for likes and views or cloud chasing. Because God was never for sale when someone didn't have to manipulate you to say, hold on 1 second. God allowed us to see this future. So true. Imagine saying I do to the right person. How God was really showing you growth when it comes to maturing. Hacking your body weight, not your shoe size. God was really showing that, hold on 1 second. God didn't tell a lie. Stepping out on faith, hold on 1 second. What is that? You know, the outside world will not understand. Only realize the hold on 1 second. You got your own love language with the love of your life because God had a plan. Now, Anthony shade on me. That is so cute. Oh. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Your past fumbled you. Those pointless conversations, they don't have to respect you. Listen to he say, she say. But only to realize you wasn't the mistake. Because one day someone will truly walk into your life. They truly show you why true love truly was truly right. Someone by your side to overlook you. Being faithful the first time around. You know, loyal. Not manipulation love. Someone truly keeping it real with you love. Not having malicious intentions. Able to sleep at night. Someone not disrespecting you. They ain't trying to have their cake and eat it too. I don't mean no disrespect, but everybody's walk of life ain't the same. Because someone could truly walk into your life and love you right the first time around. I'm not your genuine love respect that my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. To the genuine ones only, I truly hope that you continue to find peace with them regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. Protect your energy, protect you and your family. Stay out of trouble, stop the violence. You matter and you are worthy. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. Gang stalking is real until it's your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing or fame, and I say that respectfully. And especially when God's trying to protect your mental health. Folks send you chaos, spell with right to left. They pick and choose who could talk about God, let alone spirituality. They try to discourage you to get you like to put you in a sight board. They would never understand that elevation is different. Hold on 1 second, God wasn't misleading you wrong. You have folks in the background, couldn't wait for you to fail, but God picked you up to show you to hold on 1 second. You can hold your weight. I got your back, and I don't mean narcotics. The energy is different. Coming from poverty and pain. They said nothing to smile about, but God was really showing you why you weathered that storm to go within, because the unconditional love lied within. You had to understand your mental health. You wasn't trying to lose yourself. Folks wanted you to be a crash out so bad, they had to watch your point of view. At the end of the day, every moment you turned and walked this way, that way, they couldn't wait for you to fumble yourself, but God didn't make a mistake. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I may not make sense to the average person, and that's okay. But when God sends the right people into your life, they see you, they hate and respect you. Regardless of where they're at in a healing journey, they don't have a mindset of looking into their competition. They damn sure don't got hate in their vein. I say that respectfully. And healing, trauma, and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. Folks acting their body weight of the shoe size. That elevation hits different from how God didn't tell a lie. We may not pray the same, but damn sure I ain't have hate in my vein. I knew how to respect my neighbor. You couldn't weather your own storm. Hold on 1 second, we ain't the same.
No hesitate on me. I gotta go. Always be a step with no molestation. Don't dim your light, neighbor, neighbor. Don't dim your light.
Always be yourself. When someone sits there and say that you ain't got potential, but they sitting there taking notes, so inspired by you, but they wouldn't put respect in your name. They recognizing you from fake pages, trying to discourage you, creating a hate train, hacking your devices when it comes to your accounts, trying to paint you out to be the villain of their story. When it comes to, hold on 1 second, you understood your testimony. Regardless, you got lost in your words. You was far from slow, mentally ill. That's what they try to label it that day. Because they had your devices when it comes to, hold on 1 second. Had your next door neighbor watching your every move like a bad habit. When you didn't have to get physical with somebody, then mad they tax bracket. You understood unconditional love hits different. They couldn't wait for you to fumble. But hold on 1 second, God was truly showing you why he was always humble. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never allow someone to project fear in you because they want you to be discouraged and they want you to give up on yourself. Being authentic is not a crime. It's not, it doesn't matter your tax bracket, and I say that respectfully. Coming out your comfort zone, they will never understand growth. The beauty lies within. You just trying to hurt folks.
No hesitate on me. I don't know what's wrong with these people either, but I gotta go because I'm far from a hater. And I damn sure look at my neighbor like competition, neighbor.
Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I never signed up for nobody's one-sided ass contract, and I say that respectfully. The devil's a lie. Any negative energy return back to sender. With all your jealousy, hate, and envy, I have to say that respectfully. You did so much pretending, only to realize the whole of myself. You even understand your own reflection gone within. Trying to project a mental case on me, but you truly disturbed. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't hack somebody's devices talking about you was keeping it real, trying to help somebody. But you had bad potential at the end of the day. When someone was trying to hurt themselves, all they wanted to do was elevate something you can relate to, or because someone respected you, and you took it and ran with it. Created a hate train, trying to discourage somebody with your one-sided competition, antagonizing an innocent person, with your malicious intentions having as. It'd be the train of thought for me. How the same stuff actually happens every single day. How folks can truly see you within seeing you. You can acknowledge somebody that you want them to become their best self vision of themselves, let alone, oh, I like your creativity, you dope, or whatever the case may be. And I don't mean narcotics. I like your swag, or whatever the case may be. You got a nice fit on. How that will go over somebody's head and they become your enemy when you didn't sign up for it. They in the background plotting a hate crime on you. Or matter of fact, they know about who's trying to go up against you. They actually feeding into the bullshit at the end of the day. They even putting money in folks' pocket to discourage you, to project fear in you, sending spellwork towards you in the most unhealthiest way. They trying to get rid of you.
No hesitate on me. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but goddamn, stay in your lane.
Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. With practice comes perfect. They will never understand your intuitions. Being your authentic self. It's not a crime. Because the right people see you, hear you, respect them, misintentions. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. It's not. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's going to bother certain folks' insecurity. But you knew how to respect your neighbor. Even when they couldn't weather their storm. How you was pouring into somebody only for them to do you wrong. They was laughing, hold on 1 second, but nothing was truly funny. They forgot to go within actually hear when you're trying to help your neighbor. They understand your point of view at the end of the day till it was too late. It was never competition, but they was truly competing. Trying to outdo you better than you. Hold on 1 second, there's only one you. Always be yourself when no one listens. This is how that type of stuff actually happens. You can meet somebody one time. You can have a conversation with somebody. You know how like when folks walk down the street, I don't understand this mindset how the community set up. You don't have to know somebody, right? You could just meet a random stranger on the street. You want to feed them? Feed them. You see somebody short of change, help your neighbor. That don't mean somebody likes somebody. That don't mean somebody's trying to do something to somebody. Somebody just helping their neighbor. And people take things a little bit over the head at the end of the day. It be train of thought for me. How folks will blackmail you, or whatever the case may be, and then try to paint you out to be something you truly not. It's train of thought for me. My content is not for everybody. Because when somebody is truly for you, they're not going to blackmail you against you. They're not going to humiliate you. They're not going to project lust towards you. And even when someone is projecting that mindset still towards you, you still knew how to respect your neighbor with no malicious intentions. Far from big mad. That energy is different. How someone's smile actually bother your mental health only because you're mentally ill. How you disturb yourself. Fake gaslighting innocent people only to fumble yourself. It be trying to throw for me, didn't matter your tags bracket when it come to hold on 1 second.
What was you doing? How the fuck you gonna say, hold on, I never understood this shit. No, for real. Hold on.
How you flirting with somebody, fake flirting with somebody, right?
And you hurt your own fucking feelings.
I never understood that shit. Ma'am, sir.
You delusional.
I know, for real. Make it make sense. How you say that somebody's not your type or whatever the case may be, right? But then you create a hate train towards somebody because you don't want someone to elevate faster than you. Regardless if it worked out or not, at the end of the day, it be the train of thought for me. How you look at someone like competition. How the type of stuff actually happens when folks be sleeping with each other. Folks be in marriages for so long for the next person to do them wrong. It's like about their free will, or because someone's mentally ill. Folks be wearing a mask, playing a pretender game for so long. How this type of stuff actually happens. Didn't matter someone's tax bracket. But you was truly the right one for the experiment.
Now, at the trick of me, I hope you heal, goddammit. Something wrong with you.
Always be yourself with no misintentions. And I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never make yourself feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. And I say that respectfully. Because regardless to what subject it is of a relationship, nobody is going to project lust on you. Nobody is going to manipulate you. And especially when they're for you. When someone is truly for you, they don't got time for the mind games. How people assume that everybody's the same. How someone is slow, stupid, and retarded. Or delusional. Or someone is vulnerable, or whatever the case may be. How you sat there and took your energy just to energy harvest off somebody's energy. Or you took that energy and tried to act like you were so invested into somebody only to shortchange your own mental health. And then you say that someone was a problem of your narrative when it comes to now you want to play victim. Or because you decide to shortchange somebody because of the fact they had self-control. You antagonize a conversation. This type of stuff actually happens every single day. Just because it's not happening in your household, it happens. How people will prolong a conversation longer than what it's supposed to be. And act like they're so invested into somebody and then they trying to paint somebody out to be delusional, slow, and retarded. It's a thought for me. Then you say somebody not woke, they slow, they stupid, and retarded, but then when they walk away, hold on 1 second, they took their energy with them. Now you gotta sneak revenge. That hold on 1 second, you gotta keep up with their every move. But hold on 1 second, who truly became the one that was truly delusional?
At the trick of me, I gotta go. Have a good day.
No mother or father should have to lose a child, or a family member should have to lose a child or a loved one because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. I say that respectfully. When someone walks away from you, regardless to what the relationship was, or you don't have to know somebody or not, leave innocent people alone. You screaming so loud that you at peace with yourself. It should be no reason why you painting a hate crime towards somebody. Trying to rob somebody mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. It be the train of thought for me. That mask you wearing, it fell off. Leave innocent people alone.
Peace and respect, so respect, so never stop the lies. You better run on them, you like go, you never know them, you like. I got it down. No, it's right over me.
Always be yourself with no misintentions. When the right people are truly for you, when it comes to your community or whatever relationship it is, they're going to respect you. They're not going to create a hate train towards you. And you're not wrong for speaking up for yourself when someone threatens your life that nobody's going to believe you. And I say that respectfully. You know, gang stalking is real until it's your household. You're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame, and I say that respectfully. Because when the right people truly for you, they hear you, they see you, they respect you. God was never for sale. We don't pray the same. I ain't got hate in my vein. I knew how to respect my neighbor when they couldn't weather the home storm, and I say that respectfully. And when it comes to my creativity, I work alone and always have, regardless who's in the background trying to blackmail me against me. Have a safe year, day, even, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. I'm not your genuine love respect, and my content is not for everyone. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. Today's currently July 22nd, 2025. It was the faith they couldn't relate to. Why you chose you to go within. Hold on 1 second. It was never competition, neighbor, 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 neighbor. You fought from man here. You know I respect your neighbor. Whether in the storm they couldn't relate to. Didn't have to do them wrong, but you still chose yourself. Not to overlook you. They wanted you to relapse. Hold on 1 second. When it comes to this thing called life, bringing the best out of yourself. Hold on 1 second. Treat yourself right, regardless of coming poverty and pain. They would never understand the elevation is different. It was never competition in your vein. Hold on 1 second, neighbor, neighbor, neighbor. When you truly fall from a hater. You know how to respect your neighbor. You know when God sends the right people into your life, God was never for sale, and I say this respectfully, and I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or a misunderstanding day. When God sends the right people into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you with no malicious intentions. No mother or father should be stripped away from their child because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. Regardless to what the subject is, and I say that respectfully, and especially when that mother or father never had malicious intentions. And that mother and father is a good fit for that child. For that mother and father to be able to protect their baby. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Loving yourself is not a crime. Stop the violence, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. Loving yourself is not a crime. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? Nothing changed on me, I gotta go. Always be yourself and others' intentions.
Peace and respect, some respect, your neighbor. Stop the voice. You better weather them. You like go you, neighbor, neighbor, them. You like.
Always be yourself with no misintentions. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time. Have a good evening.
Now you have to take on me. Stop the goddamn violence, goddammit.
Stop the violence. Thank you for your time.